Have you ever called your cat's name and they just stared at you like you were invisible? Or maybe, just maybe, they came running like they knew exactly what you meant. It feels like magic, doesn't it? Like a secret language only you and your cat understand. But here's the real question. Do cats truly know their names? Or are we just imagining it? You might be surprised to learn what science has found. Because behind that little meow or that quiet glance is a shocking truth about how cats think, feel, and respond to us. And once you hear it, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. So stay with me, because in this video, we're going to uncover 5 shocking truths about cat names you were never told. And the last one, it might just explain why your cat loves you more than anyone else. Yes, your cat does know its name. In 2019, scientists in Japan did a study. They tested many cats, both in homes and cat cafes. They spoke random words. Then, they said the cat's real name. The cats moved their ears, some turned their heads, a few even stood up. The result was clear. Cats can tell their names apart from other words. But here's the twist. Just because your cat knows their name doesn't mean they'll respond. Why? Because cats are not like dogs. Dogs were trained for thousands of years to follow human commands. They hunt together, they live in packs, they're used to listening. Cats are different. They were never truly tamed. They lived beside humans, but on their own terms. They hunted alone, they didn't need a group. So today, they still act like that. A dog hears its name and runs over. A cat hears its name and thinks about it first. It's not that your cat didn't hear you. It's not that they're ignoring you to be rude. They're just cats, independent, calm, in control. And sometimes choosing not to answer is their way of saying, I trust you enough to be myself. It's not rejection, it's confidence. So the next time your cat hears their name and walks away, don't be hurt. They know you, they trust you, and they're just being honest. Let's be honest, sometimes it feels like your cat is ignoring you on purpose. You say their name, you make the sound they usually like, but they stay still, or they just blink slowly and look away. It can feel cold, but what if I told you this is actually a sign of trust? Cats have a very different way of thinking than we do. In the wild, they had to be careful with their energy. They didn't make loud noises or rush into things. That kind of behavior could get them hurt or even killed. So cats learned to stay quiet, to stay alert, to watch and wait. That same instinct is still inside your cat today. When you call your cat's name, they do hear you. But instead of reacting fast, they pause. They think. They decide. Is it safe to go? Do I want to move right now? It's not about disrespect. It's about survival. Their brain is wired to protect them first and respond second. This doesn't mean your cat doesn't love you. In fact, it means they trust you enough to be themselves. They don't feel the need to impress you. They know you'll still be there, even if they take their time. That's a quiet kind of love, a deep bond that doesn't need big shows. So next time your cat seems distant, don't feel rejected. They're not ignoring you. They're just being smart and safe and real. You're seeing their natural instincts in action, and that's something truly special. Did you know your cat might have more than one name? We usually think a name is just something we pick once, like Milo, Luna, or Whiskers, but some people believe cats carry more than just that one label. In fact, a famous poet named T.S. Eliot once wrote that every cat has 3 names. One is the name their family gives them, one is a special name that's unique, and one is a secret name, something only the cat knows. It might sound silly at first, but when you live with a cat long enough, you start to feel it. You may call them by their real name, but sometimes they answer to a nickname, or a funny sound you always use, or even a soft whisper only they seem to recognize. Cats respond to the tone, the rhythm, the feeling in your voice, not just the word itself. That's why a cat might respond to baby, pumpkin, or even stinky if you say it with love. They're not just learning a word, they're learning a connection. And maybe they have their own name in their head, something we'll never know, something that belongs only to them. When your cat responds, it's not just habit, it's trust, it's memory, it's emotion, and sometimes it feels like magic. Let's take a short break from the science, because this part is just funny. Have you ever met a cat named Chairman Meow or Sir Pounce? Or how about I Ate Baby Jesus? Yes, that was a real name a vet once shared. The story? The cat swallowed a plastic baby Jesus from a Christmas decoration. The owner laughed and changed his name on the spot. Cat owners are some of the most creative people out there. They name their pets after food, like Oreo, pickles, or tuna melt. They use movie characters like Thanos, Yoda, or Garfield. Some cats are named after moods like grumpy, happy, or chaos. And honestly, these names tell a story. They show how much we love our pets, they show our humor, our imagination, and sometimes our total weirdness. But your cat doesn't mind. Whether you call them Fluffy or Lord Whiskerstein, what they really hear is your voice, your tone, your love. That's what matters to them. And maybe, just maybe, that's what matters most. Now let's flip the question. What if your cat's name doesn't just describe them, but also reveals something about you? Naming a cat is a special moment. We don't just pick words at random. We choose names based on how we feel. Sometimes we choose cute names because our cat is small and sweet. Sometimes we pick powerful names because our cat acts like a boss. And sometimes we name them after something or someone we love. Maybe the name comes from a childhood memory, a favorite cartoon, or a lost loved one you still miss. In many ways, our cat's name becomes a reflection of our past, our joy, and our dreams. The truth is, naming a cat is also a way of building a bond, a way to say, "You're part of my family now." Studies even show that pet owners often talk to their animals like their children. We use baby talk. We repeat their names with love. And in return, cats learn to understand the sound, the tone, and the feeling in our voice. Some people even celebrate their cat's gotcha day like a birthday. They write names in journals, hang them on custom bowls, or even get tattoos. A name becomes a symbol. It holds emotion. It holds meaning. That name, it becomes more than a sound. It becomes part of your relationship. So the next time your cat tilts their head when you say their name, or blinks slowly at you from across the room, remember, they know who they are, and they know who you are, too. Because when you call their name, what they really hear is love. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've got more fascinating animal facts coming your way. And who knows? Your pet might be hiding more secrets than you ever imagined.